Welcome to Stoic Arete. Today I invite you to embark on a transformative journey into the very heart of Stoicism, a philosophy that has, for millennia, served as a beacon of wisdom, resilience, and virtue in the midst of life's most formidable challenges. In our time together, we will explore the timeless teachings of one of history's most revered figures, Marcus Aurelius, and we will uncover how his reflections on life, hardship, and inner strength continue to illuminate the path for those who seek to transform obstacles into opportunities. Imagine, for a moment, a philosophy that not only teaches you how to endure pain and suffering, but also inspires you to embrace every setback as an essential stepping stone toward personal growth. Such is the essence of Stoic resilience, and it is this transformative power that we will delve into today. Marcus Aurelius, a name that echoes with the weight of both imperial responsibility and philosophical depth, was far more than a Roman emperor. Born into a world marked by grandeur and turbulence alike, he was a man who bore the enormous weight of leadership amid wars, plagues, and political intrigue. Yet, despite the external chaos of his environment, he dedicated himself to the inner pursuit of wisdom. In the pages of his personal writings, collected in the work known as Meditations, Marcus Aurelius revealed an intimate portrait of a man who understood that while the world outside is often unpredictable, our inner realm, our thoughts, and our responses remain within our control. He once wisely proclaimed, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." With these words, he encapsulated a truth that has echoed through the ages. Our true power lies not in shaping external events, but in mastering our inner life. In reflecting on his life, we see that Marcus Aurelius was not born into an easy existence. Instead, he was thrust into a role that demanded not only tactical brilliance and political acumen, but also a deep, abiding commitment to moral rectitude. As he navigated the complexities of ruling an empire, he encountered challenges that would have daunted a lesser soul. Yet, it was precisely through these trials that he refined his character and honed the principles of Stoic thought. For him, adversity was not a curse to be lamented, but a crucible in which true virtue was forged. He understood that hardship is an inherent part of the human condition, and by accepting this fact and responding to it with wisdom and equanimity, one could transcend the vicissitudes of fate. Consider the concept of amor fati, the love of one's fate. Marcus Aurelius urged us to embrace every twist and turn of life, to love our destiny even when it appears harsh or unyielding. This is not a call to passive resignation but a vibrant invitation to find meaning in every experience, to see even the most painful challenges as opportunities for growth. When we adopt this mindset, we no longer view setbacks as insurmountable barriers but as integral parts of our journey toward self-improvement. It is in this acceptance of fate that we discover the strength to move forward, regardless of the obstacles before us. Another cornerstone of Stoic thought, and one that Marcus Aurelius exemplified throughout his life, is the dichotomy of control. This principle teaches us that there are aspects of life that we can influence and others that remain forever beyond our reach. Our thoughts, our actions, our attitudes, these belong solely to us. However, external events, the behavior of others, and the capricious nature of fate lie outside our sphere of control. Recognizing this truth is liberating. It allows us to focus our energy on what we can change, rather than squandering it in fruitless efforts to control the uncontrollable. In a world filled with uncertainty, this clarity of purpose offers a profound sense of empowerment. It reminds us that while we may be at the mercy of external forces, our internal world remains our own, a sanctuary of reason and virtue that no external chaos can disturb. Yet, the teachings of Marcus Aurelius extend beyond abstract philosophy. They call for practical application in our everyday lives. One of the most potent practices he advocated was that of daily self-reflection. Every day, despite the relentless demands of his imperial duties, he would take time to examine his thoughts and actions, ensuring they aligned with his highest ideals. This habit of introspection, of questioning oneself and seeking continuous improvement, is a practice that we can all adopt. In our modern lives, where distractions abound and the pace is unrelenting, carving out moments for quiet reflection can serve as a powerful antidote to stress and anxiety. By pausing to contemplate our actions, we not only gain insight into our own behavior, but also chart a clearer course toward the life we aspire to lead. I invite you to consider the transformative power of journaling, a practice that Marcus Aurelius cherished. Imagine setting aside a few moments each morning or evening to write down your thoughts, to reflect on the events of the day, and to explore the lessons hidden within each experience. Through journaling, you create a dialogue with yourself, a record of your journey toward greater self-understanding. This simple yet profound practice can help you identify patterns in your behavior, celebrate your small victories, and learn from your missteps. Over time, the pages of your journal will become a testament to your growth, a mirror reflecting the evolution of your character as you navigate the challenges of life. In addition to journaling, there is the practice of the mindful pause, a deliberate break taken during moments of stress or uncertainty. Picture yourself in the midst of a hectic day, when the pressures of work, relationships, or personal challenges threaten to overwhelm you. In that instant, instead of succumbing to panic or frustration, you pause. You take a deep breath, allowing the tension to dissipate, and you remind yourself that while you may not control every event, you can always control your reaction. This moment of mindfulness, brief yet profound, serves as a reset button, enabling you to face your challenges with renewed clarity and calm. It is a small act, but one that, repeated over time, can build an inner reservoir of strength and resilience. Beyond these practical exercises, the Stoic vision of life encompasses a broader, more holistic approach to personal development. It teaches us that virtue is the highest good, that living a life of integrity, wisdom, courage, and justice is the true path to happiness. For Marcus Aurelius, and for the Stoics who followed in his footsteps, virtue was not an abstract ideal reserved for philosophers. It was a lived reality, a series of daily choices that defined one's character. In a modern context, this means that each day presents an opportunity to act in accordance with our deepest values, to let our actions reflect the inner harmony we seek. Whether it is through acts of kindness, moments of honest introspection, or the courage to stand up for what is right, every decision becomes a chance to cultivate the virtues that are the foundation of a resilient and meaningful life. As we delve deeper into these timeless principles, it becomes clear that the wisdom of Stoicism is not confined to ancient texts or the annals of history. It is a living tradition, one that continues to offer solace, guidance, and inspiration in a world that is as unpredictable as it is beautiful. The insights of Marcus Aurelius have influenced countless individuals throughout the centuries, from the philosophers of the Renaissance to modern thinkers and even the practitioners of cognitive behavioral therapy. There is a reason why his words still resonate today. They speak to the universal human experience, to the struggles and triumphs that define our existence. His message is one of hope, a reminder that no matter how daunting the challenges we face, we possess an inner strength that can carry us through even the darkest of times. I want you to imagine, for a moment, the profound impact that these teachings can have on your own life. Picture yourself confronting a setback, a professional failure, a personal loss, or a moment of deep uncertainty. In that moment, rather than being overwhelmed by despair, you recall the words of Marcus Aurelius. You remember that while you may not be able to control the events unfolding around you, you have complete authority over your thoughts and reactions. With this realization, a transformation begins to occur. The weight of the setback seems to lighten, replaced by a sense of purpose and determination. You begin to see the challenge not as a dead end, but as a catalyst for growth, a stepping stone on the path to a stronger, wiser self. This is the transformative promise of Stoic philosophy. It is not a doctrine that promises an easy or untroubled life. Rather, it offers a way of living that empowers you to face life's inherent difficulties with dignity, clarity, and resolve. Each obstacle, each moment of adversity, becomes an invitation to refine your character, to learn more about who you are and what you are capable of achieving. And in that process, you discover that true strength is not measured by the absence of hardship, but by the capacity to rise above it, to transform pain into power, and to convert every challenge into an opportunity for growth. Throughout the course of human history, countless individuals have turned to Stoicism as a source of guidance and inspiration. The Stoics, epitomized by figures like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, were not merely detached observers of life. They were active participants in the struggle to live well. They understood that the path to happiness and fulfillment is paved with discipline, self-reflection, and a steadfast commitment to living in accordance with nature's order. Their teachings remind us that while the external world may be chaotic and unpredictable, we always have the power to shape our inner lives. It is within this inner sanctum, our thoughts, our attitudes, and our choices, that true freedom and strength reside. One of the most enduring lessons of Stoicism is that every experience, no matter how challenging, carries within it the potential for learning and growth. Marcus Aurelius once observed that the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. In these words lies a powerful truth. The very obstacles that seem to hinder us can, in fact, propel us forward if we are willing to learn from them. This perspective requires a radical shift in how we view failure and adversity. Instead of seeing them as insurmountable barriers, we begin to recognize them as essential components of our journey. A journey that is defined not by the absence of difficulty, but by our ability to overcome and transform it. In today's fast-paced world, where the pressures of modern life can sometimes feel overwhelming, the Stoic path offers a much-needed sanctuary, a way to ground ourselves amidst the chaos. The practices of mindfulness, journaling, and reflection are not merely theoretical exercises. They are practical tools that can help us navigate the complexities of our daily lives. When we take the time to slow down, to observe our thoughts without judgment, and to reflect on our experiences, we create a space for growth. We allow ourselves the opportunity to understand our reactions, to discern what truly matters, and to align our actions with our deepest values. This process of self-discovery is not always easy. It requires patience, courage, and a willingness to confront our own imperfections. But in doing so, we unlock the door to a life that is more authentic, resilient, and fulfilling. As you continue to listen, I encourage you to reflect on your own journey. Think back to a time when you faced a significant challenge, a moment when the weight of the world seemed too heavy to bear. In that memory, try to see not just the pain, but also the seeds of possibility that lay hidden within the struggle. Perhaps it was a setback at work, a conflict with someone you care about, or a personal loss that left you reeling. Whatever the circumstance, consider how that experience might have been an invitation to grow, to develop a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. The Stoic perspective teaches us that every difficulty carries within it the potential for transformation. By embracing our challenges rather than resisting them, we open ourselves up to a more profound and lasting sense of strength. This is why, in our modern age, the teachings of Stoicism are more relevant than ever. In a society characterized by constant change, relentless distractions, and the pressure to perform, the Stoic emphasis on inner virtue, mindfulness, and self-discipline offers a counterbalance, a way to reclaim control over our inner lives and to cultivate a sense of stability that no external circumstance can shake. Whether you are a student, a professional, a parent, or anyone seeking a more grounded and meaningful life, the principles of Stoic philosophy provide a timeless roadmap to personal excellence. They remind us that while we cannot control the unpredictable currents of the world, we can always steer the ship of our inner life toward the shores of wisdom and virtue. In embracing this philosophy, you are not seeking to eliminate pain or hardship from your life. Rather, you are choosing to view these challenges as opportunities, a chance to build character, to learn, and ultimately, to thrive. This approach is not about adopting a Stoic indifference to the world, but about engaging with it fully, acknowledging its complexities while maintaining a steadfast commitment to your own growth. It is about understanding that every setback is not an endpoint, but a starting point, a moment from which you can begin to transform adversity into strength. I want you to imagine what it might feel like to approach each day with this mindset, to wake up knowing that, regardless of what challenges may come, you possess an inner reservoir of resilience that no external force can deplete. Imagine facing a difficult conversation at work or navigating the inevitable disappointments of daily life with a calm, clear mind. A mind that recognizes that every hardship is an invitation to become a better version of yourself. This is the promise of Stoic philosophy, and it is a promise that can be realized in every aspect of your life, one deliberate, mindful moment at a time. Over the years, many have turned to these ancient teachings for solace and guidance. Philosophers, warriors, leaders, and everyday individuals have found in Stoicism a way to reconcile the turmoil of the external world with the tranquility of the inner self. They have discovered that by cultivating an attitude of acceptance, by focusing on what they can control, and by striving to live a life of virtue, they can face even the most daunting challenges with grace and determination. This is not just a philosophy, it is a way of life, one that invites us to become active participants in the shaping of our destiny. As you reflect on these ideas, consider the profound impact that adopting a Stoic mindset can have on your personal relationships, your career, and your overall sense of well-being. When you learn to approach difficulties with a clear, rational mind, you not only reduce the stress that often accompanies life's uncertainties, but you also open the door to creative problem-solving and deeper, more authentic connections with those around you. By embracing the principles of Stoicism, you create a space for growth, a sanctuary where you can process your emotions, learn from your experiences, and emerge stronger and more resilient than before. I invite you to take a moment now to breathe deeply and reflect on your own journey. Think about the challenges you have faced, the moments when life seemed overwhelming and the path forward was shrouded in doubt. Recognize that these experiences, as painful as they may have been, were also opportunities for transformation. They were moments that, if met with the right mindset, could have served as catalysts for personal growth. In acknowledging this, you begin to see that the obstacles you encounter are not merely impediments to your happiness but are, in fact, integral parts of your evolution. The journey toward embracing Stoic resilience is a lifelong endeavor, one that requires patience, persistence, and an unwavering commitment to self-improvement. It is a path that is marked by continuous learning and daily practice. The lessons of Marcus Aurelius, as timeless as they are, offer us a blueprint for this journey. They remind us that our greatest adversary is not the external world, but the unexamined mind. By cultivating a habit of reflection, by taking time to understand our own thoughts and emotions, we equip ourselves with the tools necessary to navigate the complexities of modern life. In closing, I want to leave you with a thought. Each day presents a new opportunity to begin again, to face your challenges with renewed vigor, and to harness the power of Stoic wisdom to transform adversity into a stepping stone toward a life of excellence. The teachings of Marcus Aurelius are not relics of a distant past. They are living, breathing guides that can illuminate your path in every moment of your life. They offer a reminder that, regardless of the external circumstances that may come your way, you always have the power to choose how you respond, to decide whether you will be defined by your hardships or whether you will rise above them with strength and dignity. Thank you for joining me on this deep exploration of Stoic thought and practice. I hope that the ideas we have discussed today resonate with you and inspire you to embark on your own journey toward resilience and virtue. As you move forward, may you find solace in the knowledge that every challenge you face is not an end, but a beginning, a chance to learn, to grow, and to become a more resilient, enlightened version of yourself. Remember, the path of Stoic wisdom is one of continuous discovery, and every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory in the pursuit of inner strength. I invite you to integrate these insights into your daily life. Whether you choose to journal your reflections, practice mindful pauses during moments of stress, or simply remind yourself of the Stoic principle that the impediment to action advances action, know that you are engaging in a time-honored tradition of self-improvement that has empowered countless individuals throughout history. Let these practices become the foundation upon which you build a life of clarity, purpose, and unwavering resolve. As you carry these teachings with you, consider how they might transform not only your inner world but also your relationships with others. When you approach every interaction with the understanding that you can only control your own responses, you create space for empathy, compassion, and authentic connection. You learn to listen more deeply, to act more thoughtfully, and to respond with a calm assurance that comes from knowing you are guided by principles that transcend the fleeting challenges of the moment. In our modern age, where the noise of everyday life can often drown out the inner voice of wisdom, the Stoic path offers a retreat, a quiet space where you can rediscover the strength that lies within you. It is a path that encourages you to seek not external validation, but internal fulfillment, not the transient pleasures of the moment, but the lasting rewards of a life lived in accordance with your highest ideals. Embrace the journey, knowing that every experience, every hardship, and every triumph is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life, contributing to a masterpiece of resilience and virtue. I thank you for spending this time with me, for opening your heart and mind to the enduring lessons of Stoic philosophy. May these teachings inspire you to face your challenges with courage, to transform adversity into opportunity, and to live each day with the clarity and strength that define a truly resilient spirit. As you continue on your path, remember that the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius is not confined to ancient history. It lives on in every act of courage, every moment of reflection, and every decision to rise above the circumstances of life. Thank you for listening, and may your journey be filled with insight, growth, and an ever-deepening sense of inner peace. Welcome to the community of Stoic, where every challenge is a lesson and every moment is an opportunity to cultivate the virtue of resilience. Embrace your path, live with purpose, and know that in the face of life's inevitable trials, your inner strength is your most enduring asset.